inverted?
Alright.
I don't know if it's inverted or not.
Alright.
I don't know if it's inverted.
Excellent connection.
Why do you stop clapping? I thought it was excellent connection.
Alright. Tell them about the fruit snacks real quick. Just really quickly.
These are the best fruit snacks. Wait, where am I? These are the best fruit snacks known to man. Mott's fruit snacks.
Mott's.
Welch's don't compare. Nothing really compares except for Mott's fruit snacks. They just hit the spot. I don't know what it is. It's got to be the texture.
What's your favorite shape?
Shape?
Fruit resemblance thing.
Fruit resemblance shape. What does that even mean?
The,
Apple.
you like the apple? I like the carrot, bro.
Why do you like the carrot?
I don't know.
Was that a oh, you're talking about like the favorite. Well, now I gotta open a pack. I don't know if there's an apple in here. What is this? Is this a pear?
I think so.
Nah.
Meh.
Nah.
Is it okay?
This one. This one is the best one. Strawberry. Why is that funny?
My bad.
Yeah.
That's on me. My
I
bad.
don't even want the fruit snacks. Now the fruit snacks are just open and they're sitting there. I don't even want them.
I'll eat them. Don't worry.
I got them. Don't worry. Fruit snacks are underrated. I'll die on that hill.
That's something you would die for?
Yeah. Fruit snacks are underrated.
In general, or this specific
Underrated.
kind?
Underrated. Oh, in general. Mott's especially, but in general. Because think about it. No, whenever you get a snack, you're like, fruit snacks, like, they're there. Like, I've never had, like, a bad pack of fruit snacks.
Fair.
I've never been disappointed.
What's something you have been disappointed by in terms of food or snack?
That's hard. I've had a lot of fries disappoint me.
French
a lot
fries?
of a lot of French fries disappoint me.
Like from other places or like stuff you make at home?
Both. I've made some in the air fryer. Horrid. I've gotten some from school. Nope. I've gotten some McDonald's, Wendy's, anywhere, any restaurant. Horrid. And sometimes they're good.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Something that disappointed me, Pringles. Other than the original,
I'm not a
they
big fan of
kind
Pringles.
of get real skewed, you know. And off-brand Pringles, like I don't know what I had from Dollar Tree that one.
Dollar Tree is
Dollar Tree one time, and they smelled like I got these like it was cheddar. I don't even. The smell
cheddar
was.
oh my!
I opened them up,
God.
and it was just like a fumigating in the room. I couldn't.
Fumigating, dude. That's how it was with the white powder donuts. It tasted like rubber. It tasted like my car. Just I don't know how to put it. It tasted like a car.
Tasted like a car.
Wait,
I don't.
this is bad question. Like bad question.
Okay, bad question.
But where do they fix the mechanic? What's that called? Where does a mechanic work? Like an auto shop? What do I call that? Because that's what it smelled like. Wherever
That's
you
an
drop
auto
your car off, whatever
that's
like
an
has
auto
like
shop.
the car like up here,
That's an auto shop.
where you like can like go under the car, you can like see like the bottom of the car.
Yeah, that's an auto shop.
It smelled like an auto shop. Straight, just.
I don't know
cars.
why. Like it was a little cheap though. It was like 10 for.
Dollar Tree just has an aroma, man, and like it really sticks with you. I walk into my house smelling like Dollar Tree.
Every day.
My car, oh my god.
The car is literally from Dollar Tree. Every part.
Let's calm down. I have a nice car.
Okay.
I have a nice car. Okay.
Nice model.
It may be worse than others. It may be toothless, but I have a car.
Explain what toothless means to the people that don't know.
My bumper is in the trunk. I may or may not have hit a fire hydrant, pulling out, and it may have not have ripped half of my bumper off. So me and a police officer, we got on all fours, and we ripped the bumper off, and it's now in my trunk. I know where to put it. Sad stories.
It's tragic.
But I mean, it adds character.
It really does. It really
Three
does.
door handles. 3 door handles is perfect. Look, if I have to pick up a girl, I have to open the door for him. Boom.
Fair enough.
Boom.
Fair
It's a
enough.
go-to.
Fair enough.
It's always something to talk about.
Yes.
You pick up a new person in your car, whether it be,
That's why I
a
just
girl you
have.
like or just somebody you picked up.
Yeah.
You could be like, we talk about the door handle, talk about the bumper. It gives you something to talk about. Creates conversation.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff like that. You know. Everyday life.
Everyday
I got a rock on my desk right now. There's a story behind that very rock. I wrote an essay about that rock.
And you
One
can
time.
do that. Like, you can write stories about random things. We just talked about fruit snacks.
Because fruit snacks.
What? They're gone. I hate them. I told you I was going to eat them. I literally said, I said I don't want them. And you're like, you got them. And I was like, nah, I got them. And I finished them.
Fair enough. But yeah.
There's a lot to create conversation about. You can eliminate all awkwardness with conversation about random things. That first time meeting someone, yeah, it's awkward here or there, but you can eliminate that with things. That's what I've done with my door handle. You know? Instead of the awkward tension, pick them up, we talk about the door handle.
Talk about your whole car now. Now it's just like a elephant in the room.
My car.
Now. What do you think about raccoons?
It's hard. I think they're unique. Okay? They're not like any other animal,
Fair.
right?
They're not.
You don't go outside. You don't see a raccoon when you go
You
outside.
don't. Not typically.
You don't. And like they're weird.
They are
They're
weird.
like semi-scary but not scary, right? Because if I see a raccoon, I'm like, whoa, but I'm not like running.
Fair.
I'm not like scared.
Fair. Valid.
Now, dangerous. A raccoon that's not scared of you is dangerous.
Very true.
Because I don't know what that thing can do to me, but any animal that's not scared of me, I'm scared of. Something I'll die behind. A deer, if it ain't scared of me, I'm scared of it. Any animal. But yeah, raccoons, the whole digging through the trash, you know, in the garages, that sucks for me,
Fair enough.
from a human standpoint.
It does. It does.
But I mean, I'm cool with them. I have nothing against raccoons.
Valid. But should we be letting them have guns?
What does that mean? I've heard that before. And I just went on a tangent about raccoons. For you to ask me if they should have guns.
Should we be giving them guns?
How are raccoons getting guns? What are they gonna do with the gun? No! If they have guns, do you understand how powerful they would become? Oh God. Mr. What's the word? Sophistication?
Sophisticated?
Isn't sophistication a word? Okay, Mr. Sophisticated.
Alright. What's the subject? Apricots.
Never eaten one.
I could go without. You know.
I could too. Never eaten one. I'm living life perfectly fine. You know.
It's like a fake orange, I heard. Fake oranges?
I'll pass.
I don't even like regular oranges.
10
that
out of 10
much.
times, I'll pass on an apricot.
Grapefruit?
Wait, apricot's a fruit? Hold on, back to apricot. Apricot's a fruit?
Yes.
Bottom of the barrel fruit.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Grapefruit? Even though it tastes bad? I'm still gonna put it up
Never
there.
had a
little bit.
grapefruit. Never
Really?
had a grapefruit.
Never?
I might have and not remember. Is it like an orange? It
It's
like
like a
kind of
orange,
looks like
like
an
a big
orange.
orange.
Like the slices look like mandarin orange slices
Yes,
or whatever.
yeah.
I've had them before. It's like almost red. Yeah, not a fan.
Not a fan.
Mm-mm.
I can understand it.
The taste. Texture's cool. I like those mandarin oranges, like little orange cups. Those taste good. Those are cool, but grapefruit I'll pass on.
Understand. Pears.
Love them. Underrated.
Underrated. What
Pears
color?
are
What
so
color though?
green. I didn't know there was other colors.
There are a lot of colors of pears.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Red.
There's not red pears. I refuse to
purple
believe it.
pears.
No, there's not. Eggplants? There's not purple pears. Those aren't. Those are. I'm in shock.
Hold on. You're not in shock yet, buddy.
I don't think it's. Is that real? Is there really purple pears? There's purple pears.
Alright, you ready?
I've only eaten a green pear, so that's my favorite by far. But
Just forget about these tabs.
wow. Red sea developed during a young farmer's final day. That you got me. Yeah, there's definitely purple pears out there. From what I just saw, there's purple pears out there, and I have to say I cannot speak on those. I've only eaten green pears, but green pears extremely underrated. If purple tastes the same, I want a purple pear. Bad.
Yes, you guys can ask questions. Why'd you put his name as Mickey?
I did not put my name as Mickey.
Because I felt
He
like it. You
put
can
my
ask
name
questions
as
all you
Mickey.
want, though. I do like pears, though. I do like pears. I give you that one. I'll give
Pears
you
are
that
good.
one.
They're underrated. What can I say?
Underrated. I say they're pretty
No.
averagely rated.
Mm-mm.
We don't
Nobody talks
underrate
about
pears. No one's like.
Nobody talks about
But
pears.
then again, no one's like, I hate pears. Like, if someone said I hate pears, you're like, what's wrong with you? But like, if someone's like, I really like pears, underappreciated is
That's
fair.
the better word. That's
underrated,
the better word.
definitely
Underrated,
not.
I see it. Underrated, Underappreciated is the better word for it.
Valid.
fair.
I respect that. I
That's
can
fair.
respect that.
That's
I can
fair.
respect
Yeah.
that. Apples,
Into the agreement.
overrated.
Overrated, but
Overrated.
up there.
They are up.
They're
Some.
tasty.
Some. Granny Smith.
I don't overeat apples though.
Okay,
So I eat apples every once in a while. That's the thing. You gotta understand. I eat apples every week maybe.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So whenever it's a fresh apple, and there's nothing like that fresh crunch.
Yeah, but non-country crunchy apples.
Non-crunchy apples
Non-crunchy apples.
don't hit the same. They're
When I get those soft apples at lunch, it makes you just want to split them in half and chuck them at a kid.
It makes me upset.
It really does. It's a visceral reaction. Mickey, what's your favorite animal?
What is my favorite animal?
Great question.
It's a hard question. A shark.
A shark.
I like
what kind of
sharks.
shark, though?
Great white. Because it's just like, or eagle. Because the only thing that's killing an eagle is us.
Fair enough. We catch them.
They don't got to worry about
Who's
getting.
catching the eagle but us?
Yeah, they don't got to.
No.
And it's illegal in most places to
It
poach
is.
whatever. So eagles are for real just chilling. Top of the food chain. Doing what they want. Flying. Imagine being able to fly. Oh my god.
I would love that. I would love that. Mine would have to be sea urchin, probably.
Elaborate. I need you to elaborate.
Sitting
On
on the
I
bottom of the
need
floor,
you to elaborate.
Waiting
on
for
how-
some rich person on vacation just to step on me and ruin their whole vacation.
Oh my god.
Pretty nefarious, if you ask me. Now, what's your dream vacation?
Dream vacation. Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Only because I've never been. Whenever I think about like dream vacation, I've never heard a bad thing about Hawaii.
Volcano.
It's a vacation. I'm gonna be there for a week. I'll match the time up where it's not gonna be volcanoing.
I don't think you prepare for those.
I don't think it just happens instantly though. Like, I think an eruption, like you have time to like get out.
Pompeii.
What is that? I know what Pompeii is, but was it like instant like that? Okay, so now I'm scared. No Hawaii. No Hawaii. Dream vacation. Dream vacation. You just scared me. I don't want to go to. I'm not going to Hawaii. I don't know. I'm not going to Hawaii.
It was
Dream
just
vacation.
Pompeii. Just the ash just covered people like in inches. Like
Dream-
they couldn't. escape.
Okay, that's horrifying.
they
That
were
is. I feel
They're
horrible.
stuck in place.
That is horrifying. Upon further consideration, my dream vacation has to be. I don't know if I have one. What's yours? You go first. I thought
Are
I
we
was
talking about any time or like this time?
present day.
Present day.
So right now you got to pick somewhere to vacation to. Like either right now or even for spring break. Where would you want to go to spring break if you could go anywhere like for free?
For free. Great question. Probably.
It's hard. It's a hard question
It
because
is
you
a
got the
hard
whole
question.
world. You know what I mean?
See, it depends on the time for me. Because if I had any other time to go to, I would go like, Edo period Japan, real
Ooh.
samurai era. Learn how to be a samurai.
Oh my
Get
goodness.
charted as the first black samurai, and make sure my name is attached.
You're ahead of the game here.
I know.
You're ahead of the game.
I've been thinking about it for a long time.
I respect it.
Now this here, this present day.
Mm-hmm. Like this spring break, for instance.
If I went this spring break, I'd probably go to the Egypt Great Pyramids and illegally
respect
climb
that too.
it
Illegally.
and just stand at the top
I respect it.
for a good hour.
I respect it. Because
Like, what are the authorities gonna do? Climb up and stop me?
They can't catch you.
They're not gonna be able to do that quick enough.
I respect that.
I just got on the other half. What are they gonna do?
I respect that. I'm feeling Australia.
Spiders.
Kangaroo. Equal trade-off right there.
Equal trade. That is.
Yeah,
that
you
is
got those
equal.
horrifying tarantulas, but then you got the kangaroo. Imagine going outside and like seeing a kangaroo boxing something. There was a video of a kangaroo boxing a dog. I like swear to God, the dog attacked it, and the kangaroo was in there. Mink, mink. Imagine.
Mink, mink. Yeah.
Imagine like just seeing a kangaroo, another animal, fighting in such a human manner.
That sounds pretty accurate. You know.
I'd love it.
Now, there's been a question. Your favorite Power Ranger?
Red one. I don't know what it is.
Very based answer.
What does that mean? Basic?
It's very basic, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember Power Rangers that much, but from what I do, Red one was always... I was always a basic kid. When it comes to, like, my favorite and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, my favorite show is SpongeBob.
Fair enough.
Basic ass show.
I like the Blue
Basic
Ranger.
show.
Blue Ranger was... When to go. Favorite Avenger?
That's a hard
It
one.
is a tough question.
So growing up, it's changed. Growing up, don't ask me why, it was Hawkeye. And I think I liked Hawkeye.
Because he didn't have power.
He was just out there still,
like
going
Batman,
crazy.
ripping people's
But
heads
he doesn't turn into a giant green superhuman thing that can attack and jump 90 feet into the air.
True.
He was just him, just out there shooting bows. But now, it's hard. I had what counts as Avengers? Like, do Black Panther and Spider-Man count under Avengers? No, right?
If they were part of the...
It's like got to be like that first group of Avengers.
Yeah, let's do first group.
First group. So growing up Hawkeye. Now, honestly, Iron Man.
Valid.
I don't know. It was just something about Iron Man.
Valid.
Always a fun character to watch in those movies.
See him grow up. Real witty.
Okay, but upon further consideration, once again, Thor.
That's what
was
I was
that
say.
guy.
He was that.
Thor
always
is
consistent.
He's a god.
Consistently that guy. Can't complain. Really can't.
Not even a little bit. Not especially not with Thor.
Nah, the way he pulled through. Nah.
So, what's the best villain in the Avengers series? I think it's hands down Thanos.
I mean, fair enough.
Snapping half the world.
Just like that. But he had a lot of development to him because in the whole plot, the reason he did that got rid of half the population because there's this thing that's embedded inside the Earth, right?
Yeah.
And once the Earth reaches a certain amount of life on it, then it wakes up and destroys the whole planet. So Thanos was just stopping that from happening in all other worlds.
Whoa.
You know?
Wow.
He was right. And that's when the Eternals comes in, that the new series, whatever that is. That's when that comes in. And they're trying to stop that from happening again. But if they just let Thanos do his thing,
then
it's over.
Thanos, wow.
I know. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah.
Why did you just grab that so aggressively? Like, so aggressively. He just pounded the table to grab that.
I did.
Like, I shook a little bit, and I'm on the ground. You made like the whole house shake a tiny bit.
Valid. Real valid point. Yeah. So tell me, growing up, favorite core memory? What's something you just remember?
So yeah, like certain moments where you're like, why do I remember this? Okay. Gotta have one. I had Thomas the Train slippers. They were like little boot slippers. Like you put them on. It's like something you don't wear outside. I let my dog out. I should not have let my dog out. He got out. Like from our gate. Was running around the block. I was outside my little Thomas the Train slippers confused. Running around. He bit my neighbor's toe. I don't know how it happened. I think like he opened the door and was trying to get his name was Diesel. Trying to get like Diesel or something. Diesel just killed his toe.
Dog named Diesel.
That was my dog's name. Diesel was an animal.
I would expect so.
Diesel had tumors on him.
Mm.
Yeah, things would get bad. He bit a lot of people that would walk into my house. Pretty sure he was racist.
That happens a lot with dogs.
And I don't know why. But every time I would bring a friend in, they'd bite the friend.
How do they? Favorite communist dictator?
I don't know any communist dictators aside from, like...
You give me Benito Mussolini vibes.
I give you Mussolini vibes. Isn't Stalin a communist dictator? What is Stalin?
Yes.
I just know he's a bad guy.
I don't know. Just hear about him.
But Mussolini, the name Mussolini, I'm sure he's done
He has
horrible
a lot of
things.
power to it.
But Mussolini,
Pedro
it's like
Pan.
there's just something behind Mussolini that hits. It hits right here.
It does.
You're like, whoa.
You're like, why does it hit? You know?
Like if I'm at home and I hear Mussolini's coming, I don't want to be home
Nah.
anymore. I'm trying to get away.
Honestly, Mussolini's coming to town.
You're in for a rough one.
You just can't.
What is that? What is that? Mussolini. That's not Italian, is it?
I don't know. Should we call up an Italian person right now?
I don't know any Italian people.
I know several.
Actually, I do know, but like I don't think they know Mussolini.
Alyssa says you also give Benito Mussolini vibes. Now, me, myself, I don't know. I don't think I give off dictator vibes. I'm my own dictator.
You are. I don't think you have any dictator vibes.
I just haven't taken control yet. How many brain cells does Mickey have? How many brain cells do you have?
Mickey has. How many brain cells?
You
are
can
in
do a
human
range.
brain?
You can do a range if you need.
In between 40 and 60. I don't know how many brain cells a human has. Don't look at me like that's a question I should know. You don't know it either. That's why you're Googling it.
Millions, billions.
So I just said 40 to 60, and that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god.
You have 40 out of 86 billion.
Oh my. No, I have 40 to 60, so the range.
Oh my god,
40 to
60 out of
60
86 billion.
Gosh, that's not good.
That's
How many do you have?
87 billion.
So you're just at.
I'm just peak brain capacity.
You're just not a human.
You know.
You just.
I'm a different beast in the same animal.
A different beast.
What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
I'm gonna start using that. I'm like, how'd you do that? Different beast in the same animal. What can I say?
It's just what it is. It's just how it is sometimes, you know?
It is. I'm thinking about going around 2 fruit snacks.
Alright.
I didn't want to, but
I'm gonna rate every single one, you know?
I can't even open them.
Open them with my teeth. Grape.
I got it.
Grape. Nefariously, decent.
Mysteriously.
Can't complain.
I don't know which one I just said. I didn't look before.
Good. Your favorite halftime part of the halftime show? Do you remember anything from the halftime show?
This year?
Yeah,
Or last year?
this year.
Probably Kendrick's part. Because of all those people, he's the only one I really can say I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to Eminem, Dr. Dre. But it was cool.
It was cool. It was cool. Mine had to be 50 Cent.
I just dropped the fruit snack. Oh, I forgot about 50 Cent, actually. I do. Okay. Can I change my answer to 50 Cent, too?
Sure you can.
50 Cent.
Came in upside down. Like, who's doing that?
People were calling him $1.
That's valid. He's doubled in worth.
He got big. He got. I dropped another fruit snack.
Valid.
But I mean,
Alright.
yeah.
What were we talking about before that?
Fruit.
Fruit snacks.
We were
that's
rating
right.
each one.
We were rating each one.
Mine are
Had the
gone.
great one? It was okay.
Mine are gone.
No. You guys might be asking, what does this have to do with philosophy? Not a damn thing.
Not even a little.
I love 25 cents. Redacted. You're blocked. Anyways, 50 Cent actually has a resemblance to my father.
Really? Like
Tiny bit.
Prime 50 or this 50?
Prime 50. Prime 50.
Scary dude. 50 got shot 9 times.
50, and he said in it, he was like, he got shot 9 times. He was like, that's when I knew I was different. I got shot 9 times. I don't know the quote, but he ended up saying that other person had the same thing happen.
He's not breathing. It was in Many Men. He dropped that song after he got shot, and he was like, he got shot like I got shot. He's just not breathing anymore. Something like that.
Something like yes.
Bad
exact
man.
Quote.
Bad man. A lot of people have been shot, and we don't even, like 21 Savage has been shot. It's a cold world.
Real cold world. All right. Back to the topic. What's your sign?
Like zodiac sign, like Scorpio.
That is an astrological sign, not a zodiac sign.
So wait, what's my sign? Oh, I didn't mean to say zodiac. That was just first thing that hit my head. So I'm a Scorpio, November 3rd, right? Is that what you're talking about? Sign?
Do you think you give off Scorpio vibes?
You said I give off Scorpio vibes?
Do you think?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what Scorpio vibes are. But yeah.
Father reveal? I'm a Cancer.
You're a Cancer.
I'm always in one.
What does that mean? Do you feel as if you give off Cancer?
No. Never.
I don't know what that. I don't.
Never have, never will.
Wait, is Scorpio like toxic? Really?
Yep. False.
Would you say I'm a Scorpio? Why do you put the sophisticated glasses on and look at me so slow?
These are my normal glasses.
But you look so sophisticated when you put them
don't
on.
Ruin. I am such a Cancer, don't you think? Sensitive type.
You're not very sensitive. Like, if I really wanted to upset you, there's nothing I could really say. You just can't be like, okay.
That's mental fortitude.
Okay. To upset you, I just have to be annoying. Annoyance is what would upset you.
I had to develop that before I would have,
Yeah, it'd be an overtime thing where I keep, like, doing something.
No, these are prescription. I just choose not to wear them willingly. Why?
For what?
Because I don't like the way I look.
Prescription for, like, reading? You look good in glasses, first of all. You look...
For, like, existing. I'm supposed to wear glasses.
What does that even...
But on my license, I don't. I passed. But it's a real prescription I have, yes. I'm nearsighted. I can't see things far away.
I know. I noticed that. When I would show him something on my phone, he'd, like, squint. And I'd be like... Now I know. Now I know for sure. I always thought that, but now I know for sure.
People always think I make eye contact with them when they're, like, far away. I don't see you. All I see is a...
You're just looking. You're probably trying to decipher who it is.
I can't ever decide.
They're thinking you're staring at them. You don't even know who it is.
Favorite 50 Cent song?
I gotta go back to Many Men. Just because of what it does. Because after getting shot so many times.
What's your favorite movie?
That's a hard one. That's a real hard one. You go first.
Fine. Don't mind if I do. Kung Fu Panda 3.
That was quick. You had it ready.
That was the first thing that popped in my head.
Alright. I got 2. Childhood favorite, Cars.
Cars.
Can't miss with Cars. Cars, just the first Cars. Can't miss. But all-time favorite, I gotta go Transformers.
Transformers.
Something about it.
I can't even just. I had a PS2 game of Transformers.
I did. I had an Xbox 360 game.
Me and Ethan used to take turns choosing the games we wanted to play. We had a 2K 2003 on there. We played that, and now I'd be like, all right, let's play Transformers. That game was fun to me. One time, he just took a blue crayon and scribbled on it, on the back, and it was ruined forever. I can't ever play that game again. So what I did is I snapped that 2K in half.
Did you really?
Yes.
Brotherly love.
Wasn't pulling one off on me. If I can win, no one can.
That's it. Yep. If I'm going down, everybody's going down with me.
Yeah, just like hell.
Like hell?
Yep. There. We've made a post. Podcast live now. Anyway.
So if you're hell, am I heaven?
Okay. What?
I don't know.
You said what?
If you're hell, am I heaven?
I'm actually the yang half. I'm the heaven with hell inside.
Wow. That's mind-blowing. Mind-boggling. I'm flabbergasted, Haggenswabbled.
Hobbenswoggled. Can you explain to the people?
Haggenswoggled is a word when your jaw just drops. Like, you're so shocked. You're in so much shock.
You're just hobbenswoggled.
Yeah, you're not. It's not like jaw dropping. It's Haggenswabbling.
Valid.
Like, it's just it's a mix of confusion, shock, little tiny bit of excitement. It's like 8% excitement.
8%. Only 8 though.
Only 8 because it's like Haggenswabbled is usually just like shock. That's what it mostly is shocked.
Social media's contribution to westernization. Definitely. I definitely agree. I think prior to social media and mass medias, the West was trying to create something separate from the Eastern counterpart. And due to this, a lot of what is known as Western culture is really just a strange adaptation of Eastern philosophies. So, in that way, social media does influence it because it kind of romanticizes the Western culture and makes people want to do it. Like, for example, in the book Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi, she wears Western clothing and listens to Western music as a means to escape from the regime at which is taking place in the place that she lives. Thank you. Do you believe in bald people?
No. I genuinely think, and my father's bald. And
He's an NPC, isn't he?
They're like missions.
Side quests.
But and it's like a different. It's hard to explain, but like bald people, I don't think are real now. I think it's a myth.
Myth.
And I do ponder that.
Profoundly.
Nah, because yeah, profoundly. I profoundly ponder.
Profound pondering, for sure. Now. Okay. So.
Arson. Look, if I can do something with no consequences, arson would be awesome.
Where?
Fun. This is a place where no one can get hurt but a tall building. And keep in mind, no consequences mean I can't hurt anyone else. No hurting anyone, no killing anyone. If I can do something just to watch it. Just fire the bottom of the building and just watch it burn down.
Start at the top, let it melt down like a candle.
Another brilliant idea. You can get deep with arson. There's a lot of different ways you can approach arson.
Now, what are some arson things that we see in our daily lives? People burn down other people every day. Why do they do this?
Some people just wake up and choose to burn down other people. Just violence.
Violence.
Upsetting.
This really is cold world.
Disappointing.
Sad. It's a blue world.
Just be nice, guys.
Kind.
Kindness is key.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Humility.
Treat others how you want to be treated. Really isn't underrated. Debatable. Because, like, it's always said. You always hear it, always hear it, always hear it.
But you don't do it.
Yeah. I think because you always hear it, it takes away from what it means.
It's hard to do, though.
But if you really do treat other people how, like, you want to be treated, the world will be so much of a better place. I sound like a teacher.
Favorite scented candle?
That's a hard one. I don't know a lot of scented candles just off the dome.
I have a Danny DeVito scented candle. It's vanilla scented, but it has Danny.
Thank you. I was just a little confused on the whole Danny DeVito scented. I was like, well.
How did you do that? I mean, I wish it was Danny DeVito scented.
We're going to stop right there. I wish there was a chocolate scented. Like a chocolate ice cream. No, like a... I don't know how to put it. Like a chocolate brownie. That smell of brownies coming out. That's what I would love in a candle.
I made brownies yesterday. Ate the whole thing.
We bought those brownies together.
We did. I still have another box. We can make it. If you want to.
Brownies will probably be made soon.
No. I don't read Vogue. I should be on it, though. Look. Vogue 2023. Profound Pondering takes the cake. Look at all the Office paraphernalia. The Dundie Award from The Office, the show. A shirt from Dwight Schrute saying false.
You are The Office right now.
I am. And we're in the Office.
That's impressive.
Thoughts on breakup? Favorite
Next.
dessert. Favorite dessert.
Favorite dessert.
Yeah.
You know what I had today?
Yep.
You know what I had today?
What?
Apple pie and ice cream. Oh my god, underrated dessert. But donuts are hard because you can eat donuts in like brunch, I guess.
And you can eat them anytime, really.
But when it comes to dessert time, I can't go wrong. I love donuts. I don't know what it is. I was always a donut guy. I'm obsessed with donuts. But I mean, donuts, apple pie, and ice cream. I'm a happy guy. You know? Top of the list for me.
Something that really grew on me is apple fritters. If you wouldn't think that they were good. Then there was this guy with a cart of desserts, and I was like, you know what? I've seen that on television. I'm going to try it.
It's a solid one.
And I actually like it. Very much so. It's probably not my number one. My number one for sure. Number 2, cinnamon rolls. Fresh out the oven. I have to. Third, sweet potato pie. Apple pie is number 4.
You're going to be upset with me about this?
Oh boy.
I think cinnamon rolls are kind of overrated.
Depends where we're from.
That's fair.
Cinnabon, 10 out of 10.
It's just too cinnamon. It's too much.
Well, that's because it's local now, right? Prior to that, you get them at the airport once every 2 years.
Okay, that's
and,
fair.
You know, it'd just be like that.
That cinnamon rolls,
It's just
up
so,
there.
yeah.
But like now, it's just hard.
Just like Swenson's. Swenson's was so good back when it was moved far away, but when it got local, now it's just like, it's there.
I haven't had Swenson's in a long, but that's more of a summer.
Either way.
It's more popular just because, like, who wants
But
to...
it's not good food anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
it's really not.
it's
I
a
worked
hangout
there.
spot.
I worked there, and the food's really not good. The effort just didn't seem to be there.
Okay, someone speaking in some language that is not English. Thoughts on parties?
Oh, God. I love them. I love parties. If I had a party, and, you know, I'm sure in my lifetime I will have one.
Eventually, yes.
You know, this summer, whatever. Everybody's going to be invited to my party.
Fair enough.
Everybody's just going to go and they can have fun.
I do have a button in the chat, yes.
And just be mature about the situation.
Of course.
Situations. You know what I mean?
Try our best.
Parties. I love parties, though. I'm a party animal. I didn't start partying until like 7 months ago. But now I don't know. It's cool to see people, you know, outside of school that you normally wouldn't hang out with. A lot of people that I see at parties, I'm like, yo, what up? Would never see them if I didn't, you know, go to this party. So, big party fan.
Big party fan. Me? I could do without. I like the social interaction.
Yeah.
I do. It varies though. You know?
That's true. It because the party depends. There are some parties I could go without,
Definitely so.
but I like to give them a try.
Yeah, I always give them a little tippity tap.
Put my foot in the water, toe,
Dangle my toe in the liquid.
toe.
Wiggle it around. And the dihydrogen monoxide, you know.
That sounds horrifying.
That is water. Dihydrogen monoxide is water.
Water.
H2O. Di, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen monoxide, 1 oxygen to H2O. Dihydrogen monoxide sounds like deadly poison.
Yeah, sounds horrifying.
Do you guys drink water? No, I drink Arizona green tea.
Yeah, he doesn't bleed. He just bleeds Arizona green tea. There's no blood.
I don't. Yep.
Me, I'm a water guy. Only water. No soda. No
I can't
nothing.
drink
Only
water.
water. Only water. Ice
Water
water.
just-
Give me ice water. I'm a happy camper. No matter what.
My malice towards water is palpable. It creates a visceral reaction whenever I consume it.
It's just not healthy.
It's not. It really isn't. Can you hear me that stringed instrument right there real quick? Just for a second.
Is there a certain way I should grab this ring?
Just go ahead. Just take it.
Make sure I don't
All
know.
right. Now, do we have any song requests before I get started? You know, because I feel like music is a great expression of the soul.
I agree. Music's underrated in life.
It is. Some people don't listen to music anymore. How do they?
I don't know. I got AirPods for Christmas. Haven't taken them out of my ear since. Well, you know what I mean. Noise is beautiful. It can be.
It really can. It really can. Now, before we get off topic,
Yes.
squirrel population contributes to how much disease in the U.S.?
A large. No. I think squirrels just do them.
They do. Pretty much do.
They just go do them. I don't think it has a big contribution.
Rabies used to be. You know, the bubonic plague is still around. Like, but it's so like not deadly anymore.
Really?
Yes.
It's crazy how humans advance.
But you can still die from it. You just have to. As soon as you feel symptoms, you actually just have to go to the doctor. That's all.
And you're good.
But if you don't treat it, you still die. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Like I think we had one death like 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
Like you wouldn't expect it. You just wouldn't expect something like that to happen. I thought it was extinct.
I did too. I thought it, but like, does it really ever just go away?
It's a virus.
So do viruses ever go away?
Viruses aren't even living, you know.
Yeah. So do they go away? No. Like, how long will we have Corona?
As long as someone is alive to have it.
I don't think it's ever gonna just go. It's not just gonna go away 1 year.
We can adapt.
Yeah. So if we either
It's gonna
adapt
take a long time.
or if we create like medicine to stop it or to
Definitely.
prevent.
Have you guys ever been kicked out of a party? Yes. No, I haven't. Michael has.
I have.
Mickey has. Mickey has.
Mickey has been kicked out of a party. Yeah.
Yep.
Only one though. Only one.
Only one.
Other than that, I'm spotless.
Clean slate.
Clean slate. And I don't ever do anything wrong, you know. I never got kicked out for like doing something like
Heinous.
horrible. Yeah, I've never like fought somebody, and gotten kicked out or like wrecked the house. I've never like, I don't know, what can I do to a house? I've never broken anything.
My neck has to crack, but it doesn't want to.
Same. Oh,
Never mind. Sometimes you just have to make it happen. Now, Mikey's little brother. Finish the line.
Mikey's little brother is
In his brother's cell. But that don't even matter. Cause Amp, give me.
You sing your own rap. Okay. You sing his own rap lyrics. You sing his own rap lyrics. Talking about my aunt.
His aunt has a sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. You know, sometimes.
It's messed up.
No. Serious question.
Okay.
Let's actually get into the nitty gritty. All right.
I'm ready.
Thoughts on trees. Oak wood trees.
Oh, that's a game changer.
Actually, no. Scratch that. California redwood.
I feel like that's not as common.
It's not.
I'm a fan. Only because I'm a big fan in general of just uniqueness. I just like seeing stuff that, you know.
It's a pretty big tree, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a big tree. You don't hear about a California redwood a lot.
You don't.
But like an oak tree?
You know palm trees are indigenous to Florida but not California? They were brought over. California redwoods are the Californian trees. They're super tall, not really beach-like.
That's crazy.
They're not made for beaches.
That's crazy. It's crazy how a tree just got brought. And then palm trees.
They're not crazy.
I think trees are underappreciated as well, though.
They are.
Driving through summer, trees. What was?
Huh?
What was?
And then this is a random comment.
Okay.
Driving through what?
Like when you're driving, right? Summer day.
I want to cut down a tree.
That'd be fun. That would be fun.
I have not done it yet.
That's our
Get
goal.
an axe and just
My goal before I leave for college,
cut down a tree.
in my house of Shaker, in my Shaker Heights, area, I want to cut down a tree. Like I want to watch it fall. I want to do the work. I want to do the work to the point where the tree falling is satisfaction. Because I know I just did this.
That. Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
And like whenever I drive past somewhere, if it's out in the open, or whenever I walk past it, I'm like, that tree that's on the ground.
I did that.
And I'd preferably like a bigger one that wouldn't cause any damage, but a bigger one. I can be like, I knocked down that tree.
Valid. What I want to do, leave a mark on the school that's so
Predominant.
that they can't get rid of it. They would have to get a whole new wall or something if they did.
Like they'd have to go under
Like
construction.
I'll carve into the drywall my name or something.
That's a good idea.
I've already carved my name into 3 desks.
Really?
3.
I could have thought about that as a freshman. Because imagine if I would have started certain things as a freshman in certain classrooms.
As soon as back then.
By this time,
Care too much.
though, if I start as a freshman, I carve into something, and every time I go past that class, I go say hi to that. It would be a teacher I like, where I would, go say hi. Do a little bit of carving that day, up until when I
can
leave.
have a whole mural
Exactly.
by the time I turn 16.
Exactly.
And who's taking it down? It's a mural.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
I just want to take a pipe from the school.
A pipe.
Just one pipe.
What is an important pipe, though?
I don't know. We'll see.
It's you're just throwing it up there, 50-50? It's fair.
I gotta do that. I want to explore the school. Our school has a 4th floor, you know?
Yeah. I went up there once.
Really?
So we have our Spanish break time for 5 minutes.
What's up there?
And I went up. I was scared. I will say this. I was very scared. I don't know why. I was scared. Security guard, they do the little walk around. I thought I was about to get caught. It was like ventilation. It was like those big gray tubes. It almost looked like vents. Where it looked like in movies where people would climb through vents to escape.
The whole 4th floor look like that?
It just looked like straight vents. And I want to explore more because, to be fair, I didn't walk around the 4th floor. I got up there, entered it, and then was right back down because, like I said, I was scared. I wanted to go up there and I wanted to explore.
How about the basement's basement? Our basement has a basement.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I've never been.
Like
I want to.
even deeper.
Then
That's creepy almost.
It's horrifying. Because
it's pitch black down there.
Cause that's just getting deeper into the ground. I'm scared of that. I wouldn't want to go too deep down into the ground as a basement.
And our basement is humongous.
Yeah.
Like
it really is.
I haven't been to stage 3, the Black Box Theater.
I've not.
It's just straight down the basement.
Yeah.
You don't go there.
And when you're in a basement, you're never like, oh my god, I'm underground.
Right.
But like you are
But like if you go in the basement and there's more stairs under there,
down, you're going deeper down.
like you're in
into
the
the
basement's
ground.
basement, bro. Like give up.
Oh, that's horrifying. I'm scared like that. The sea. Sea's horrifying.
Sea is horrifying.
I don't know what's down there. I cannot. I don't want to get stuck. Like, oh my gosh,
I'd rather
waking
be
up
in-
stuck in the middle of the ocean.
Would you rather do that or be stuck in the middle of space though? One's guaranteed death.
So I'm gonna have to go ocean because ocean I got a chance.
The cause of death is going to be much different. You'll
Worse,
starve to
most
death.
likely.
You'll starve to death in the middle of the ocean.
That's the thing.
Or you'll get eaten by something or drown, right?
So yeah,
But space, take off your helmet, you're dead. Or starve.
I still go ocean because look, death is worse, but the slightest chance,
That's survival.
I'll take it.
But if you don't have a flare though, you're going to be like a speck in the middle of the ocean. Like, you're so minuscule.
Then send me to space. Actually, opinion change because I thought about it. If I'm gonna go out, would I want to go out looking at just vast
You
oceanness?
look at the vast.
Or would I want to go
Space.
out looking at planets and stars? Things that normal people just don't see. That's like, don't see firsthand. I've only seen those things through a phone or a telephone or like a screen all night. I've never seen it in person. Close up. Like I would be.
Valid. Absolutely. I definitely agree. Just give me a second.
I'm scared.
Don't be.
I'm scared. I don't know where he could be going, what he could be getting. It sounds big.
It's not big. Pause.
Pause. Thank you. Thank you. Shut up. Oh.
I have half of a telescope here. Just half.
Goes by the curtain and brings back half a
Just
toast.
half of the telescope, man.
Where's the other half?
I don't know actually.
How did, that's,
Wish I knew. No.
that's horrifying.
That's valid, actually. I got this as a gift when I was like 10 years old from my grandmother. I used to want to be an astronomer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't pursue it.
I don't blame you. Astronomy's hard. I dropped it from high school. I dropped the high school astronomy class.
I would have loved to do that class. I don't know.
It was unique. It was cool. It was fun to like look at. It was interesting, but it was hard. It was really hard for some reason. Astronomy's hard. There's a lot out there, and half of it's like, is my teacher lying to me? Like, how does he know the distance between that planet and that planet so well? Like, what
What if they
evidence is
made
what?
that up?
He my teacher at least never proved evidence. He never showed like this
You
is how I
didn't go
know.
out there to measure.
Yeah, and
How would you measure?
and there'd be times where like
You're just
somebody would ask
looking.
him.
You're
Somebody
just-
would be like, "Hey, how do you know that?" Blah 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 or blah blah, and he'd be like,
just
"Yeah,
looking.
that question will get answered."
You're just looking and saying that it's a certain distance out of a look.
We don't truly know.
Scam likely.
Yeah, scams always come on my phone.
We don't know a lot of stuff. We don't even know if we really exist.
Wow, that's so true. How do we know?
How do you know?
What proves to us that we exist?
After we die, we don't know what happens. So who's to say that
We're
we
just
really
gone.
existed?
Yeah,
just
we
blipped
don't
out
we
of-
don't know what happens when we die.
What if we just blip out of existence, though?
That's kind of wow.
There's a quantum immortality.
What is that? Elaborate, please, because it sounds cool.
It's like it's basically saying that me, every time I get in a situation where I could have died, the me that's here will always be alive, but in a different reality, it'll
You
separate.
died.
I died in a different reality, like it separates. So every person that ever died from unnatural causes, they just aren't part of the reality. You're just not part of the reality where they lived. Like it separates the moment you die.
So if I get struck by lightning outside, I died and I die. I died in this reality, but in a different reality, I'm still
You're
alive.
still alive. So
And,
it's
like,
saying that your consciousness will always keep living.
So like near death experiences I may have had.
You may have
my
died.
other guy in the reality died. And I did-
It's separate.
Wow.
Yeah. So you always are alive, no matter what.
Things like that are cool to me because like that's something that's like believe like it's cool to like think about things like that.
Like when I got hit by that car.
When'd you get hit by a car?
July 4th, 2019.
You know, I got hit by a car. My own mother hit me with a car.
We talk about this all
We every time this happens, we have this exact
He
conversation.
went flying like a helicopter.
I went. My mom, in a rush for work. I'm walking across the line. I gotta get to my bus stop. I'm in like middle school at the time. I look and I see my mom flying, reversing. Now me being me, you know, like cat-like reflexes. I jump to the side. She takes out my leg. Like he just said, I'm spinning into my front yard like a helicopter. I'm thinking my life's over. I'm thinking like my leg is like shattered. I'm like not gonna be able to like walk. I get up and I'm fine. Like I'm 100% fine. I'm so fine
Absolutely.
that like I felt bad staying home. Cause like my mom, no, I went to school, but my mom was like, "Oh, do you need to stay home? No, you're staying home. You're staying home. You're staying home." My dad's sitting there like, "He's fine." And I'm sitting there like just confused because I just got hit by a car. I'm heart pumping.
But you think that something bad happened. Like one time
So-
my brother put me in a chokehold and I passed out. And I thought I was going to die. No, not my older brother.
Yeah.
But he was
no,
joking
no,
because I put Ethan in one. He was like,
Yeah.
"You can't do that." Yeah.
think
And
he
then
put
he
you-
put me in one.
that's
but
what
I
I
actually
did.
passed out. So I hit the ground. I wake up and I hit my head on like the back of a chair. And I just get up my back of my head. I was like, "What the hell?" He's like, "Did you just pass out?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I just passed out." I ran downstairs. I told my mom.
That's funny.
Because I did not, bro. I was like 8.
No, that's funny.
I was like, bro, like you it was crazy. I just remember the back of my head hurting, and I still have the same chair.
Wow. You hit your head on the back of a chair? I actually accidentally cracked my little brother's head open.
Ethan cracked his head open when he was 2. He jumped off the couch.
I pushed my little brother. We were doing WWE, and I pushed him a little too hard, and he hit his back of his head on his couch.
My sister my great aunt used to have this gigantic house in Chicago, right?
Mhm.
And her basement was unfinished, so it was just straight metal poles. And we were running around playing tag in her basement. Basement's huge, by the way. It's a huge
God.
house. Basement, you were playing tag, running around. My sister turned, blah, 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 running, sprinting,
Into the-
turns, cracked
Oh,
right
yeah.
down the middle of her head. It cracked, it's so cool, though. Like, she didn't even realize it happened. And they had to tell her she still didn't feel any pain. The scar from, like, that point, for, like, 10 years later, it was, like, purple and green and blue. It was so cool. Like the scar
That's
was
pretty
purple,
awesome.
green, and blue, and it was,
That's pretty
but it was
awesome.
prominent though.
That sucks.
She probably didn't like it though. It was cool though.
Your questions were probably annoying.
Yes,
She probably got tired of what happened to your. What's the scar from?
but it was a cool scar.
Yeah, it's
If
awesome.
I wanted
though.
to have a scar, I would have wanted that. Scar.
Yeah. That's what those scars are cool.
Scars are cool. I got this one right here. Don't know how. That one right there. No.
Wait, did you say don't know how? Like you just have no idea?
No.
Why is that the case? Why does that happen sometimes? Because I have a scar, you probably can't see it, but I have a scar going right here on my hand, and I woke up.
That looks like a burn.
No, I do have a burn on my arm though. That's a burn. Boss Dog Brewery. I was making a pizza. I just put my hand down, burnt. But I woke up with this bleeding, and it just turned into a scar. And I have no idea what
You
it
say
came
that
from.
all the time.
I have no idea where it came from. And that, back to the core memory question, that's something I always remember. This scar, I woke up, it was my first wrestling match ever. And I woke up that morning of my first wrestling match with the scar on my hand. And I didn't even touch it. And it turned into a scar. And for some reason, I remember weird things just so well for some reason.
I remember one time I fell off my Razor scooter, and it was one of the ones with like half ripstick version, and I scraped my elbow right here, and this one right here. It's right here. It's very faint right now. This used to be a heart, an upside down heart. It was like a perfect heart.
It's pretty cool, actually.
And then I heard somewhere that dog spit heals wounds faster. I was 6 at the time.
No, you did
So
not.
my babysitter's dog licked it one time, and I think it did heal faster. Not gonna
Really?
lie.
That's cool. So next time I get a cut, I'm gonna wash it off.
It's funny, not smart.
And why not? What's
But-
the worst? Because what's the worst that can happen there?
Infection,
I'll wash it first.
losing your arm.
Okay, yes. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. It ain't worth my arm.
I just cracked my shoulder. My shoulders have cracked for a long time. My body's just a ticking.
I think I
time
have
bomb.
bad posture
I do too.
because, like, when I sit like this, like I don't think it's supposed to be like that. I think I'm supposed to be like here. I think I'd be taller if I had better posture.
Yeah. People always are like, Ian, you're so short. Then I just be standing up, cause my normal, the norm, I'm like this, you know, and then they be like, Ian, fix your posture, and I'm like up here, but like it's.
I've had like my wrestling coach and whatnot, and a lot of people come behind me and be like, fix your posture, like you're not standing up like right.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why it's like that.
Especially when I lift. When I would lift a lot.
That's bad.
Like, yeah, and it messes me up. My posture messes me up, and I think it causes pain. Because when I sit, like, I realize I am slouched a lot more than I think. And it just became a habit to the point where now, like, I don't know, it's weird. Posture's a weird thing.
It is. Do you have any closing remarks? We've reached the 1 hour point.
Closing remarks. Life.
As one traverses through their own existence, they must at first recognize all things that must be. For light to be light, darkness must occur.